From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Zach Wheeler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Colton Wong will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Wright is up with it. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Maybe a sign of things to come here. They may want to use their speed, shake things up a little, and here he puts this one down, and they can't make a play on it.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty pitches a cold strike. The throw. Tag made by Walker, and he's out at second.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide step. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting third.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 28 on the season, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Well, they've been outscored by a ton here in the first 2 games of this series. I mean, they haven't even been close.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Boy, the command. Not really good right now to start this ball game. Already that's 3 hits now and a walk he's given up. He's really laboring through this first inning of work.
The first with it is Wheeler, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Cespedes, and that retires the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Adam Wainwright starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than one. What that means, he's allowing less than one base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number one. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Jonas Cespedes, can keep it going. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Back goes Moss. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He's played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Brandon Moss will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Johnny Peralta will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
And guys, that's not what you'd expect from a shortstop. There aren't a lot of guys out there that can play such an athletic position and then demonstrate this kind of power.
Yadier Molina will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
And I think this is pretty impressive just for the position he plays. When you're a catcher, it's so tough to maintain a great average over the course of a season.
Wheeler's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep out to left. Conforto ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Neil Walker strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Hit to third, taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting 6.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Carpenter is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. As Drupal Cabrera will make his way in now, as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Lifted in the air out to center field. Pham has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His guys lead it 2-0. Adam Wainwright set to lead off the third. 9, 1, and 2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto moves over, 1 away.
Second baseman, number 16.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. Walker has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stephen Piscotty strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0. Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
In now, Tommy Pham. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Standing in now, Matt Adams. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Wheeler pauses. Here's the 0-2. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs. Leading off the inning, Kevin Plawecki, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And Peralta's throw is in time for route number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. David Wright will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Pham looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a solo shot here for David Wright. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Into the box now, Michael Conforto to first. Adams has got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brandon Moss is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Yoenis Cespedes is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Carpenter onto the grass. 1 out.
We'll show you this delivery again in show motion. I mean, this is a big guy out there, and he relies on throwing a good, hard fastball. So So he's got to have everything in perfect alignment to get those few extra miles per hour. And that's part of what makes him such a good pitcher.
Stepping in now, Lucas Duda. Hard liner to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Settling in now, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing and a little tapper. Peralta for 1.
That's a very alert play right here behind the plate. Take a look at how quickly he gets out of the crowds and then pounces all over this ball. And now he's thinking second all the way, and he winds up getting that lead runner.
In now, Curtis Granderson. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Stephen Piscotty heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Wainwright's ready. 2-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
And there you see him, Matt. 3rd in the National League at the moment in that category. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Now batting.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the best curveballs he's thrown. Not just for the break, but the spot he threw it in. Dropped that one right where he needed it to be.
Alejandro De Aza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And here's Moss to make the catch, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings. Jerry Blevins will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39.
Brandon Moss will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Michael Conforto will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Popped high in the air. Carpenter is there for it. 1 down.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Wainwright gets the sign. Here it is on 3-1. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. Lucas Duda will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And Peralta will put this one away for out number 2.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Curtis Granderson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wong is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Henry Mejia is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the inning as Drupal Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. Wainwright into the windup. 0-2 on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Peralta's there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Catcher
Kevin Plawecki will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now, 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
David Wright will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Mets strand 1. They're down. Sean Gilmartin will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Brendan Moss digs in, coming off a single. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Hit to first. Glove by Adams. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 1-1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bounce towards the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're down 5-1. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Addison Reed will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Reed's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1-2. Down the third baseline. And this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Danny Muno will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
And the rich keep getting richer. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and now they can really look to salt this one away.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Conforto going back on it. Gone!
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Antonio Bastardo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting,
Tommy Pham stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage here. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. And you'll see him just reach that bat out there and slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause, and the 0-2. He's running again. Taken for strike 3, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
now batting,
Brandon Moss will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A throw behind the runner at second, and he is tagged out here. Curtis Granderson will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The shortstop,
Asdrubal Cabrera will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit.
now batting,
Kevin Plawecki stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First and second here with nobody out. Grounded down the third baseline. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. An advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
All even now, 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Wong, ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more...
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Stephen Piscotty totaled 3 hits while driving in 4 as St. Louis bested the Mets 8-1. It was their 15th consecutive...
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Adam Conley, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year.
Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a hard liner to short. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Stephen Piscotty stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
This is line to left. Ozuna has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting.
Johnny Peralta ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Matt Carpenter strides in, grounded out his last time through. Two-one, here it is. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Martin Prado will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding into the box, Matt Holliday. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Moss. He drew a walk his first time up. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
And you know what, guys? Some games, you just wind up getting all the breaks. Now, granted, they've created some of the breaks for themselves. I'll give them that. But you know you're going well when you see balls like this turn into home runs off the foul pole instead of being just a long, loud strike.
Brian Morris will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He spoils another one, and will do it again. High in the air into shallow left center. In there, a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Mike Dunn will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yadier Molina will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Hit pretty well out to deep left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Jaime Garcia get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs. Chris Johnson will start it off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Piscotty is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. JT Realmuto gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Peralta's there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The center fielder, number 51.
Ichiro Suzuki digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the St. Louis Cardinals cracked 16 hits on the day as they manhandled the Marlins 12-1. Their win streak continues now at 17 straight. John Lackey got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping lead the Cubs to a win over the Mariners 4-1. The Pirates smacked 15 team hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-2. The San Diego Padres had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-3. The Philadelphia Phillies swung it well.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park. Tom Kohler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. Stephen Piscotty will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Striding in to start the 9th, Yadier Molina, as they'll look for some added insurance. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Miguel Rojas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. D. Gordon strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, another night and another victory. How much longer can they keep it up? I mean, this has been incredible to watch.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida, and Wei-Yin Chen, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Johnny Peralta will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes it deep.
Third baseman number 13.
Matt Carpenter will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
And he's right up there among the RBI leaders, too. So
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0. Tommy Pham will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Chen gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Yelich going back. Still going back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
As a colleague of mine likes to say, boy, oh boy. That is now 3 straight home runs here in the very first inning. And now, I would not be surprised to see the bullpen.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. Home run number 9 on the year, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0. Jed Jerko will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Yadier Molina will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over .350 in his last 10 games, and that's the reason why his season average is so good right now.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Stanton. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he is in there.
Batting 9th.
Mike Leake gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. as this lead swells to 7-0. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. David Phelps will go to work much earlier than anticipated here as he'll try and sort this mess out in the very first inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mike Leake, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's got a pretty good strikeout-to-walk ratio, 3-1. We'll see if that holds true in this one.
Christian Yelich will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Belted out toward deep center field. Yelich ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And this one is gone. A home run.
Your attention, please.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider. Stepping in now, Brandon Moss. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Yelich racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseball...
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league. Twins 2-1. David Price turned in a great complete game effort as the Red Sox.
Suns start at now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener. Homer Bailey is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, one of the anomalies of this season, he has just not pitched well at home. Really struggled all season long.
Bailey's ready. Full count pitch on its way. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. Number 13 for him on the year. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Colton Wong. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out. Suns starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this. Brendan Finnegan is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, he went deep into his last start. Threw into the 8th inning, but didn't get a decision. We'll look to do much of the same.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Joey Votto will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
The catcher, number
Striding into the box, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the count will be full. On the ground to the left side. One there. On to Moss, and they get them both. The double play. Jay Bruce will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here comes Holiday, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Anthony DeSclafani will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. Number 14 on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Silva ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two batters, two solo home runs. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Hit well again down the right field line. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
As a colleague of mine likes to say, boy, oh boy. That is now 3 straight home runs here in the very first inning. And now, I would not be surprised to see the bullpen spring into action because I would bet it's not all too often that a guy could survive.
And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Schebler going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. Number 25 for him on the year as they've widened his lead to 8 now. We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Joey Votto will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Taken in by Carpenter. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. Jay Bruce will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Jaime Garcia. What a performance he turned in. He's our top.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cardinals tallied 5 home runs overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-0. They've now made history, and with their 22nd consecutive victory, have broken the all-time Major League record. As of today, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cardinals are atop the division, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. Pirates 10-6. Right now, the Braves